Welcome back to Brentford Fan TV. This is our immediate reaction to the 5-0 win over Southampton. And yeah, what a great game it was, quickly.
Yeah, it was. It's amazing to score 5 goals. And with our current away form, it's great to do it away.
Yeah, and that's 2 positive results in 2 games, in 2 away games. Like, we drew to Brighton and now we beat Southampton and we've got a clean sheet in both games, which is something we haven't done all season at home in whatever cup, whatever competition. So yeah.
We've only done it 3 times and all on the road, which is
So yeah,
surprising.
When the lineup came out, I was reasonably happy because well, we have so many injuries that there's no one else who really can play. Like, our hands are tied, and so yeah, Janot came out for Jensen, and it seemed like a pretty simple swap. Janot played 90 minutes against Arsenal, and so yeah, it was a first half which we pretty much dominated. Sharda made it 1-0, and it was a great assist from Damsgaard.
Yeah, it was. It's his 7th now in the season,
which
is honestly really good. We haven't had a midfielder have that much of an impact in the Premier League.
Yeah.
Maybe since Eriksen, I don't know.
That's very fair to say.
Yeah.
Like, for me, he's very similar, Damsgaard, to Jensen and Eriksen with his passing ability, but he's just got that dribbling ability of someone who used to be a winger. And so, yeah, for me, he's like the complete package. Everything we did in that first half came through him. And I thought we dominated the first half, but we lacked a lot of urgency. And so we'd just have the ball and we'd pass it around the back for about 5 minutes and there'd be no attempt to get up the pitch. But the second the ball got to Damsgaard, an attack would start every time. And so, yeah, it was a really good first half. He was pivotal to it. Last 15 minutes, we sort of tapered away. But yeah.
Yeah, we kind of lacked a bit of urgency. Like, it's always good after you go 1-0 up to get a second, maybe even a third, but we didn't do that in the first half.
And we've seen it a lot away this season, haven't we?
Yeah, examples of being Man City and Tottenham, even though, okay, it's fair, they're Man City and Tottenham, we're not going to play better than them, but it'd be good to try at least get that.
A second.
Yeah,
like you said, Man City, Tottenham, United and Fulham, we went 1-0 up in all of those away games and we lost all of them, not even a draw. And so I was thinking in the first half, we really need to make this 2-0 before half-time, or I think we could lose it. Because Southampton, they have got a new manager. They should be having this new manager bounce. I think it's his 2nd game, and he's had a full week now with them. But he clearly doesn't really know what he's doing with them. I guess he's not got a great selection of players.
Yeah, and they weren't doing any good before with the other manager, so
exactly.
It kind of shows, it's the team.
Yeah, it's a difficult job. I think they're bottom of the league, so he'll do well to keep them up. I don't see it happening. And then into the second half, there's 1-0 at half time, and it was a good start.
Vandenberg goal. Was it a
corner header from a corner?
Corner from header, and VAR struck it out.
I honestly, I don't know why. I watched it, and when I watched it, I was like, why is it scored to VAR? I was like, it'll just be a goal. It'll be fine. And then suddenly, it's been disallowed for a foul that Wiss has done. For me, there's holding, yes, and the player's gone down. But for me, it's an overreaction. The player who went down, he wouldn't have affected the header from Vandenberg for me. He wouldn't have blocked it for me. And so, I think it should have stood. And I was really annoyed because he looked really happy in his celebration. But yeah, to lose that goal, his first goal for us.
I feel like not VAR, but referees and VAR should have a look at fouls from corners, because there seems to be loads of hustling, pushing, shoving every game.
Yeah.
But then it's so inconsistent what is given.
Exactly. But yeah, I guess we have to move on from it because it wasn't even a goal.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah.
Not long after that, Wissa missed a very good chance, and I was thinking, this game's going to run away from us and we're going to mess it up and they're going to get back in the game if we can't capitalise on these chances. But then little did we know, the rest of the game we kind of steamrolled them.
Yeah, despite what had happened previously, we went on to score 4 more to make the game 5-0. Goals from Mbeumo again, penalty, Keane, Potter and Wissa, which means for the first time I feel like in a while, all 3 of our front 3 and even Keane, Potter, all of our attacking players have scored.
Yeah, I remember, I think it was 3-0 up and Keyless Potter missed a really big chance. And at that point in the game, I was thinking, all we need now is for KLP to score, because all of the front four had been involved in the goal. But then if you make it a front five with KLP from wing back up into sort of that left wing position, he's the only one without a goal. But thankfully, he did go on to get it. And I'm pretty sure I saw Mbeumo's now within one goal of Tony's 36 goals in the Premier League for Brentford. And Whistler's equalised the 36. And so that's going to be a competition between them for the rest of the season. Who can get more goals and be the Brentford all-time top scorer in the Premier League.
Yeah, and Mbeumo's ahead in this current season, right?
Yeah, Mbeumo,
top scorer. Yeah,
he's 13 goals and he's third, I think, joint third in the Premier League top scorers. And the names ahead of him are like big names like Haaland and Salah. Yeah.
So it's just like
He's
it's
up there.
Great to see Mbeumo doing incredibly well.
Well, you've got to think we'll probably lose him in the summer, probably.
I don't want that to happen, but I know it'll probably likely happen.
Yeah. I think I remember at the start of the season we did a video where we did predictions for the season. And I'm pretty sure I remember predicting Sharda to have a good season because he had a good pre-season. And he's on 5 goals now for the season in the Prem. And so...
Bear in mind 3 of them were in the Leicester.
Still...
That's impressive as it is.
I'm very impressed with him. I'm very happy with him, for him. He's a bit like Darwin Núñez for me. He's better at like the first time shots where there's not too much time to think about it. But yeah. Honestly, I don't think there's much else to say. But we're one of the only teams to have scored 5 goals this season, and it's the second time we've done it.
Yeah.
So
like it's good to see, and like all I can say about this game is I'm happy with the result. Yeah. Like unlike other previous games where we kind of not done enough or not got the result we needed, this was one of those games where we showed it by actually getting 5 goals and staying 5-0 up.
Yeah, and a bit like Luton last season, we were 5-0 up, but we kept the clean sheet this time, and so the defence will be happy. And yeah, I think that's all there is to say.
Yeah, thank you for watching.
And I'll see you.